Hello, this is Broy here, and welcome to my very first Let's Play video. And what better game to do than Civ 6? Relatively new, it's only been out for a couple months now, and it's gotten a couple patches in recently. The winter patch, and I think the other one's called the fall patch, or maybe they're both winter patches. I don't remember, but they are now in, as well as the new DLC for Poland, and so there's gonna be some good stuff here. So really looking forward to this series again, my very first Let's Play series ever. So hopefully it goes well. Hopefully everybody likes it, and yeah, here we go. We're gonna just do a single player game, and we're going to obviously we'll just do a create a game with my own settings. We are going to randomize the leader. I prefer to kind of just keep things a little randomized, so I can kind of think on my feet, if you will, and adjust my strategy with based on what's in front of me. I am going to play on Deity, because why not? I mean, if I lose, then hopefully I at least learn something to beat it the next time. I do prefer the epic speeds. I just like it to go a little bit longer. I do feel that epic gives you a little bit more combat time, because I mean, the map's not necessarily going to change any, between the quick and the epic, but the pieces will move at the same speed, basically. So, to me, it feels like combat just goes a little bit more. It's a little more combat-related stuff with the epic speed. Map type. I did add the Earth map down here. Shuffle, fractal. Let's just try a fractal map. See how that goes. And we are going to do. You know what? Let's go for broke. Let's go huge. Why not? Let's just see how big we can make this and just get lots of people in there and see what happens. Let's go look at the advanced setup. I'm good with all of that. I could add in some more AI players to make it even harder, but I think this will be just fine the way it is. I don't remember the rainfall and sea level stuff on there the last time I looked. Is that something new with one of the recent patches? It's been a little while since I've played, I'll be honest. I think everything looks good. Yeah, I think I like this. Let's see what we have.
From the first stirrings
Arabia.
of life beneath water, to the great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest. From this early cradle of civilization on towards the stars. The marriage of science and religion is a delicate balancing act, but one that you have mastered, Saladin. Your quest for knowledge is noble, and your people have a deep respect for you, but you need not rush into the unknown. Given time, the answers to life's most puzzling questions will find their way back to Arabia.
Alright, Arabia. Apologies to Mr. Sean Bean. I got his voice a little quiet there. I'll probably turn that up here in a minute. Maybe change the music a little bit, but we'll go from this. So let's look at their abilities. Arabia, righteousness of the faith. Worship building for the religion can be purchased by any player for just 1/10 of the usual faith cost. Okay. This worship building is enhanced to add 10% to the science, faith, and culture output of the Arabian cities. So that definitely leads towards either a science or cultural victory, or obviously a faith victory. Last profit, automatically receive the final great profit when the next to last one is claimed. That is very nice to have, because that means that we don't have to push for religion early, because we're guaranteed a great profit. So we'll see how that plays into our strategy. And then +1 science for each foreign city following Arabia's religion. So it's really, whether we're going for a religious victory or not, we'll still want to push the religion out as much as possible. We do have the Mamluk. We'll look at that here in a minute, and the Madrasa. So yeah, Saladin. Let's see what happens. Actually, you know what? Before we go too much further, let's go ahead and look at that Mamluk and Madrasa. Search. Let's see here. Mamluk. Arabian unique medieval era unit that replaces the knight, heals at the end of every turn, even after moving or attacking. That is actually really, really nice. Replaces the knight, so it's going to be, towards the middle of the game. If I remember correctly, the unique units like this do not require the specific strategic resource that their parent does. So if we look at the knight, The knight does require iron. The Mamluks does not. The knight has 48 melee strength and 4 movement points. Mamluk has same. So really, it's just the heal, which is honestly pretty nice. That's a really nice ability to have. And then what's the other ability? The Madrasa. The unique building to Arabia. Bonus faith equal to the adjacency bonus of the campus district. Okay. Oh, it replaces the university. Gotcha. So this is actually going to be built in the campus district. Bonus faith equal to the adjacency bonus. Okay, so whatever the adjacency bonus of the campus district is, we are going to get bonus faith as well. Okay, that's really going to help push the faith a lot. And again, whether or not we're actually going for a religious victory, it will definitely help us get great people or other things like that. It's definitely going to help us to continue to push the faith pretty heavily. Alright, I like it. So, let's look at our start here. You'd think Arabia, we'd have a little more desert than this, but this is in more than none, which we currently have, but that's alright. This is actually not a terrible start. We got a couple stone, couple rice. We got marble down here, 1, 2, 3, so that's within range. If we start in spot. Mountains to the north of us, there's a good place for a faith spot or a campus, even over here. Possibly between these rivers could possibly be a good place for a market district. I forget the name of it, the commercial district. Somewhere over here across the river from these stones could be a good place for the manufacturer district, is that what it's called, engineering district? It's been too long since I played this game, I'll be honest. I don't remember all the names. But yeah, no, it looks like this is a really good spot, and we are starting on a hill. So yeah, I think we're going to settle in place. Cairo. Is Cairo Arabian? Isn't that Egyptian? I'm not sure, I have to look that up. Okay, so we got our warrior, and let's go ahead and just move him along the river. Let's see what we can find over here. A goody hut. Nice. That is good. Tribal village. Alright, so what are we going to build first? I see lots of land around me. I mean, obviously we could be on the edge of the ocean over here. Who knows? A continent of Atlantis. Great. We're going to sink now. That is awesome. Deity, we do have to definitely want to get some military out pretty early. I think I am going to start with an early scout, though, just to kind of see what's going on around me. And be able to see those barbarian huts, or barbarian encampments, I should say. And make sure that we are not getting overrun by them early game. I know there's been some changes to those recently, with some of the most recent patches. I don't remember exactly what those were. I know there's some balance changes and how those work. It's a lot easier to see when people are notified of your cities and kind of know which scout can see you and which one's running away to go inform the other barbarians. So hopefully that helped us out a lot. Tech tree. Let's see. We definitely want to get archery pretty early. With our special unit not needing iron, I mean, we're still going to need for swordsmen and stuff, but it's not quite as required. We've got the rice here. We've got the stone. Mining for stone could be a good way to start. Again, we don't have to push for the religion, so that's going to be helpful there. Although the science obviously is always good. I think I'm just going to go with mining first, just to see what happens there. If we get a couple barbarians, maybe we can get the iron or whatever opened up quickly, quarries, stuff like that could help us out a lot. I do want to circle back and make sure we get the archer pretty quickly. Actually, you know, we're not actually going to mine anything right now because we're not going to have a worker anytime soon. So, you know what? It's not going to help us directly right this second, but I do want to make sure we have archers pretty early on. So we're actually going to go push animal husbandry pretty early, just so we can have it ready to go straight into archers as soon as as soon as we get that boost to it. We'll go with that. And yeah, so that's our first turn. Nice. Alright, we are going to move across, get this hut. Boost towards early empire. Okay. Early empire. Ah, right here. Open borders, colonization, land surveyors. Nice. I mean, that's normally about an 80 turn at our current rate. You know, saves a lot of time off of that. That's going to be pretty nice. It's actually going to help us get towards does it? Yeah, okay, so yeah, it will help us get towards political philosophy pretty quickly, a lot quicker, because that's going to be a good one to have to make sure we get those extra cards in our government slots. All right, so we do actually have coastline here. We got crabs, we got pearls. It's a really, really good place for another city over on this side. Wow, right between these two rivers. Man, in real life, that actually would be a really nice place to have a city. Lots of trade and stuff like that. See what we can do with that. Yeah, nothing to do except go next turn. You know what, we're just going to keep moving on up probably the north here a little bit. I don't want to go too far. Probably going to circle back around because I want to make sure I'm available in case any barbarians kind of sneak up behind us. Scout will do most of the scouting later on, but I'm probably just going to circle behind these mountains here and kind of see where we see Cocoa. Nice. Alrighty. Oh, it's going to take a little bit longer to get around these mountains because there is not a gap between them. Ah, we found a city-state. Auckland wants us to recruit a great rider. What is their special ability? I know they all have some special thing. Auckland unique bonus. Shallow water tiles worked by citizens provide +1 production. An additional 1 which we reach the industrial era. Okay, well, we'll see how that comes to play. Nice to always nice to have production pretty early on, so that's a nice one to have. I am okay with that. So let's go ahead and scoot on up here. I can't remember if you can go through the city-state lands on in this game like you can in Civ 5, where it's just like a happiness kind of negative at first. Yeah, let's go next turn. Were we not the first ones to find them? Oh, I thought we'd get the envoy. We did not. Unless I'm mistaken about that. I could have sworn the envoy, the first people to find you gets an envoy. Let's go up here and see what we can see. And I don't think I'm going to be able to get through there, so I'm going to come back down this way, which is... It's fine. It's not a huge deal. Our scout's coming out in a couple turns anyway. Wow, he's already got 2 warriors. Yeah, so we're just going to come straight back town and maybe kind of scoot around this way just to see a little bit of what's going on, but it's really just going to keep this warrior close to home. Alright, we're going to go ahead and one more turn on the scout. Really nothing to do here except wait for him. And I have spent this entire first few turns not checking to make sure my city is building the correct stuff.
They can gain experience by
I forgot to turn the advisors off as well. Well, that's okay. We will just deal with those. Let me make sure you are working what I want you to work. And you are probably not. I probably would have preferred you working the food. You know what? We're actually going to lock the food in now. Kind of sucks. I would have liked to have gotten that new growth in earlier. Kind of a rookie mistake, but like I said, it's been a little while since I played this game. I played it when it first came out, and I haven't played it in a while, so that's my fault. They did add in the culture or bonus growth, which is nice to see, border growth. So we are going to expand to the rice quickly. But yeah, okay, well, we'll go ahead and get some growth now. I mean, it's probably not the end of the world to get Scout out as quickly as possible, so we will just deal with it. Next, I do think it is a good idea to go ahead and get a Slinger out. Monument's going to be good, but we really got to get our defensive, up enough that if we do get raided by barbarians or even the other civilizations, we are not going to die right off the bat. Alright, so Scout, your job is to kind of circle down around the south side here. Let's just go down this way. I'm going to kind of scoot around here and get across the river. Let's get you over here. See what's on the other side of those woods. Go ahead and get the warrior over to the east a little bit, just to get a little bit of visibility. Might as well. Let's get on the other side of this wood, see what's over here. Yeah, okay. Not much over here. Some dyes and things. Maybe another place for a city over here on the... Is that coast or is that a river? Oh, let's go see that in a second. I actually thought that was a coast, but that might actually just be another river coming up the way. Coming out from the south. More horses. Okay, that's good. And it is a river. Wow. There is a lot. So this circles around. Is this even ocean? Is this like some sort of inland lake? It's not telling me right now. More stone, which is it's pretty nice to have, I guess. Alright, another river that ends in a again, it looks like a lake maybe, or it's not really telling me, is it? Okay. Let's just go ahead and go south along this river, see what's down here. Oh, Japan. Okay, so he's gonna have some nice, wonderful samurai running at me later in the game. So, yeah, let's try and keep him as happy as we can, at least for now, until we're ready to knock him out pretty quickly. You know what? Sure, why not? You're gonna find my capital sooner or later. And nice booster riding, good stuff. Oh, he's over there. Okay, okay. I mean, we got a river between us. It's possible to put some defenses on this side of the river, so he has to go through that, get some defensive penalty. So yeah, that's not the worst thing in the world. I actually kind of okay with that. River here, force here. Yeah, I think we're gonna be okay for the most part. Alright, let's see what kind of body of water we have over here. Okay, so it definitely looks like some type of ocean area. He's probably, oh, actually, you know what? There is a city-state or something over here. Let's scoot on over and see what we got.
Our city-state neighbors have made a request of us. If we can impress them, I think they will
Nice. Okay, so we got a city-state. Let me turn off, let's see, options. Is there a way to turn off the advisors? I can't remember. Because I don't really need the advisors right now. I mean, they're okay to have, but I just was going to turn them up a little bit. There probably is at the main screen. That's alright. No big deal. We'll just go like it is. So yeah. Did we, still didn't get an envoy. I thought you got an envoy if you're the first one to see it. It could be just that Japan has already seen him, so that may be why. Let's just keep going up this way. Let's see what's over here. More mountains and stuff, okay.
I am fond of pigs.
There's our research.
Dogs look up to us. Cats look down on us. Pigs treat us as equals.
Nice. Alright, so next research. Man, with Japan that close, definitely leans me towards make sure I work on the military a little bit. Which of these do I think I'm actually going to get sooner? Found a city on the coast, probably going to happen relatively soon, but not right away. Natural wonder, okay. Oh, I didn't remember seeing the recommendeds before. Is that new, or is that just because I have the advisor level I have turned on? You know what? We'll go ahead and get pottery. We'll go ahead and get pottery right into writing since we've already got the booster writing. Let's go ahead and do that. I like that. In fact, we'll go ahead and queue up writing as well. Just so I don't forget. Because I think it would be good to go ahead and get that going. For this warrior, let's go ahead and get him just down along the coast a little bit. I don't want to go too far away from our city. I do want to be able to circle back pretty quickly. Kind of keep scooting the scout around. Wow, he's already got a second city. Or is that his third? Let's see. There's a way to see how many cities they have. Maybe not. No biggie. Alright, here we go. And a scout. Obviously, he's a long ways away from my city, so he hasn't seen it yet. That's good. Let's go ahead and move my scout up this way. Oh, wow. Look at this line of mountains. Wow. Okay. Goodness. Okay, so we got mountains all the way down to here. Mountains here. Mountains up here with a city-state there and a city-state down here in this block. So, really? Just this one gap here and this one gap here are the only two ways to get to my city from the east right now. That's actually really, really good. That's going to be very defensible. Just stick 2 units here, maybe with an archer behind them, because they'll be on the hills and stuff. That actually will be pretty nice. Okay, I like that. It's really just to the west that we've got to worry at the moment. I mean, we can obviously stick some cities over here that we would have to worry, but at least our capital appears to be very defensible. I mean, rivers on each side. Oh, this is a good start for the capital for sure. I was not paying attention. I was talking and did not see where the scout. There he is. Okay. Let's just go ahead and scoot up and kind of put some pressure on him to keep him away from my main city. This means this scout is going to have to come up and go around. That's alright. If it's hard for me to go, get through it this way, then it means it's going to be hard for enemies later. Can't go wrong with that. Alright, let's see what my city's been working this last few times. Production for Slinger. I am actually going to swap you over to... I'm okay with a little bit extra production, but I do want the more food. I really want to kind of get this guy building up pretty quickly. So let's go ahead and lock that in. That's fine. Let's get this scout up and around. Yeah, let's go ahead and go in after this scout. Why not? Oh, okay. I was like, what was that one? I guess it's 3 city-states, I believe it is, the boost. Is that what it is? Wow, that's political philosophy. Oh, I forgot that's what that was. Nice. Yes, meet 3 city-states. That's a good boost to have. I mean, it was going to come in a matter of time anyway. Although I have been on games where I had like 1 city-state that was on an island with me, and that was the only one I could find for the first half of the game. So, it is going to be good to have these. Let's see what this guy has. See, now I did get an envoy. Okay, so I was the first one to find this guy. Was not the first one to find the other 2. Japan probably found this guy. That means somebody else found Auckland. Okay, so there's going to be somebody up here somewhere. And if I had to guess, based on where Japan is, I want to guess he's over here, this way. So yeah, what does this give me? 2 faith in the capital. Nice. I don't necessarily need the faith early on, again, because I do get the great profit automatically, but cannot go wrong with building that faith as soon as possible. Alright, cool. Next turn. Let's see if I can box this scout in. I really want to knock him out before he does anything mischievous. Let's see what else I can find with this guy. Slinger's ready. That's good. That's good. Don't see anything coming around here right now. You know what? Let's move this Slinger up here just to see what's a little bit up here. Just not too far away, but I do want to kind of get a little bit more scouting going. Start planning our next city as soon as we can start building one. Speaking of which, is it time to build another settler already? Could do monument to get the more culture coming in. How many turns till Code of Laws? 3 turns of Code of Laws. Okay, that's probably okay. I really feel like we've got to get the settler going. I mean, Japan's already got 2 at least that we know of. Maybe more. I can't remember exactly how many settlers they start with at the beginning of the game. I think we're going to have to. So yeah, let's do settler. I know you do get a boost to Settler's card at some point. I don't remember where it is. Oh, it's early Empire. Oh, that's pretty far in there. So that's not going to help with our second city, but at least it will help later on. So we'll go with that. And he keeps running so far away with the, playing around with the forest and stuff that I can't quite get to him. I may have to give up. Although if I can box him in enough for one of these city-state guys to come up here, that would be very nice. I could use this other scout to help box him in. That actually wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Let's come up this way and see. Yeah, we may do that. Again, I just want the slinger just to see it's a little bit more up here, then I'm probably going to send him right back home. Alright, that's it. Guess we'll chase a little bit. I mean, if nothing else, it is going to help me explore some of this as he's moving away from me. Let's go ahead and move this guy across and see if we can get capture, that kind of zone of control on him. Move this guy up. Oh, and there is an encampment. Okay, well, that will help me get my first kill on the slinger if he doesn't turn around and kill me right away. I should have moved a single tile, and then I could have started shooting him. Not the smartest thing in the world.
Enacting new policies in our government can be of great benefit.
It is not wisdom, but
Alright,
authority
finally got our
makes
government
the law.
ready to go. Alright, let's change policies. Double experience. No, I think we definitely need the combat for these barbarians. And +1 production or +1 faith and +1 gold. Again, we don't need the faith early on. I mean, the gold is nice, but I think we're going to go with the production just to help get that settler out as quickly as possible. Yeah, so this guy's in a little bit of trouble. I need to move him back, get him healed up, and then I can come at this much more intelligently next time around. This guy, man, he's chasing after that scout, and I don't think the scout has seen my city, else he would have had the, I think there's like an exclamation mark over his head or something like that, tells me you've seen him. So you know what, since this guy's going to have to pull back and start healing anyway, let's go ahead and start getting the warrior to come up this way. Let's just get him moving, and I'll go from there. So that means this scout, we're going to go ahead and move down here and just kind of see what's on the other side of these mountains down here. This guy, let's move him back, see if we can get him healed up. In fact, we may just move him all the way back to the city and get him healed up quicker while we're waiting on the warrior to come up. And he is chasing me. Fun. Oh, and another encampment. Wow. Okay. Scout is on the hills, so he's actually fairly safe right this second. So you know what? We're gonna go ahead and fortify him for just a second. I'd rather have more moves on him when I'm going to move him away. Kind of keep an eye on that encampment as well. Anyway. This scout, we're just going to go ahead and keep moving him back. I don't want to lose this, not scout, this slinger. I don't want to lose him right now. If that guy keeps chasing, well, then we'll move the warrior up and we'll kill him. It's not a big deal. And he is still chasing. Fun. Alright, slinger definitely going to move back to the city so he can heal inside there. It does mean this guy's going to be able to come up and start smacking on me a little bit. I didn't have anything to pillage, but I can't remember if he does anything if he just hits the city, other than taking damage himself and doing a little bit of damage to the city. I can't remember if there's any like negative effects or not. Warriors coming in soon though, so that should help a lot.
I thought clay must feel happy in the good potter's hand.
Alrighty. Let's go ahead and heal. Fortify until healed. Warrior's already going to be moving over. That should be fine. And oh yeah, the Tri-Dark Party, we're going for the science. That's good. Japan is already in the classical area. Wow, that's pretty quick. Oh, that guy is pretty low in health. It would be a defeat to come down here and smack him once, but I think I'm okay with that because I don't think he can kill me. Especially if I go to the forest. Oh, I forgot that ended my turn. I don't know why I was thinking I could. Oh, force on a hill. I was like, why did that end my turn? Force on a hill. That makes sense. And that would have not had enough for that anyway, because he's sitting on a hill anyway. Alright, no biggie. Actually, that's probably better for me. If this warrior hits him one more time, gets him low, maybe I can do the final blow and take him. And that would be good. Oh, he did not. He healed up, but we're about to hit him. But honestly, right there, we are going to kind of cut it right there. And maybe leave on a little bit of a tiny cliffhanger or whatever. But thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you.